Hi, it's Attorney Nate DeLadurantey here to talk about the cost of hiring a consumer lawyer. A frequently asked question and a concern for those saying, hey, I think something happened. I think my rights might have been violated. But this big concern about, can I afford it? What am I getting myself into? How does this work? So, super common question, one you should not be embarrassed to ask at all. So, let's jump right in. What is the cost? How I like to explain it is it's like buying cheese. It really all depends about what your case is, what went wrong, what you want to do, what your goals and objectives are, and really the body of law that may apply to your specific situation. However, we're not going to be overwhelmed. There are a finite number of options and, more importantly, some general categories. So whether you're buying some basic American cheese or a very high-end specialized wheel of brie, we'll walk you through those options. So here are the common types. One of the main ones is some form of a flat fee agreement. So you need something done. Let's say, for example, you need to go and have someone defend you in a case where you have been sued by a debt collector or a creditor, or you need some specific type of document drafted. Now, flat fees aren't super common in consumer law, but there are some situations where those may apply. You're paying a flat rate no matter how quick or how long something takes. Now, the next type that's very common is a contingency fee agreement. This means that you are not paying anything unless the lawyer wins your case, and then your payments come out of those proceeds. Now, there is a lot of caveats, a lot of nuances to this issue of a contingency fee agreement, especially as it relates to cases that involve something called fee shifting. And I've got a separate video about fee shifting, so if you think you might have that type of case or you want to learn a little bit more, go listen to that. It'll make a lot more sense. But suffice it to say, contingency meaning nothing out of pocket that you would need to pay. Another type is hourly. In other words, what you think of when you hire a lawyer. You pay them money and they bill towards that hourly, and you pay them for each phone call or email or brief or going to court. And there are some types of consumer law cases where that's either necessary or makes sense. So keeping that in mind. Now, here's your pro tip on hourly rates. Hourly rates have a wide range, and that range is typically based on experience. And you'll find, not to anyone's surprise, that the older or more experienced someone is, generally the higher their hourly rates are. Now, a higher hourly rate doesn't necessarily mean that the end result, what you would be paying over the course and scope of that case, is going to be more in total than what somebody whose hourly rate is less. What you want to do is ask that lawyer about their experience in handling that type of case, give you some idea of a range or budget numbers, sometimes they're called. Last but not least, you have hybrid agreements. This can be some form of any and all of the above, a flat rate for certain portions or up to a certain point in a case. Some parts may be contingency, along with hourly components for others. Just a way to kind of mix and match these approaches to find one that makes sense for everyone involved. Don't forget, you as the client are free to ask about the different options that are out there. The key is to understand what you're getting into and making sure that it will allow the lawyer and you to reach your goals. If you've got questions about hiring a consumer lawyer or retaining my services in a case, feel free to reach out. You can schedule an appointment online on our website. It's in the upper right-hand corner where it says schedule an appointment, or you can email or call my paralegal, Ethan Webb, at your convenience. Thanks for watching. If you found this helpful, feel free to leave us either a comment or, more importantly, a